United States. And I'd like to take this time to share with you a selection from my new book, A Barker Family Circus, that I'm publishing in accordance with a great American company, the Phyllis Masters Corporation. No American company loves family more than Phyllis Masters. Chapter 3. I'll never forget the night I found my wife in a coma. I'd been working late, as per usual. I'm the kind of person who finds it hard to stop to even eat when I'm working on something. I was talking with my good friend Cash Warwick about some campaigns we were working on across the country. I was writing 3 speeches for different candidates, was doing research, trying to find the right words. After finishing, I was hit with a wave of exhaustion. I glanced at my computer screen's clock and saw it was past midnight and that I needed to be up at 7 for another busy day. I tore myself away from my computer and made my way to the bedroom. My wife had gone to bed a few hours earlier, and I had no reason to worry. However, as soon as I walked into the bedroom, I knew something was wrong. The light was still on, and my wife was lying on the bed. Not in it, but on it. Half undressed, sprawled across it, still half-dressed. Her eyes were open and glassy and staring up. I jumped on the bed and tried to rouse her, shaking her, but I couldn't get any reaction from her. I went to the phone and called 911. The paramedics arrived and came into the house. The noise woke our daughter, and she's just 3 months old at the time, and our dog couldn't stop barking at them. I moved him into another room as the paramedics tried to rouse her. Nothing they did would work, and they loaded her onto a stretcher and hustled her to the ambulance. I grabbed our now crying daughter and ran down to the car to follow them to the hospital. The entire way I prayed that she would just be okay. Never in my life have I felt such fear. I couldn't imagine life without her. I waited and waited in the lobby of the emergency area with my daughter, trying to keep her from crying as the doctors did what they could. Hours went by that felt like months. Finally, they told me to come into the room. A young doctor looked at me in the eyes, took a deep breath, and said the words that would change my life. "Mr. Barker, your wife suffered a serious stroke. She's lucky to be alive. She's stable, but she may never wake up. You need to know that. We can keep her alive, but we just don't have any idea if or when she could be back to the woman you knew. I'm sorry." Since then, my life has never been the same. Within that same year, I lost both my beloved parents, and the light nearly went out in my life, with the exception of my work and my daughter Caitlin. I've done my best to be a father and mother to my daughter, with the help of the staff at the Fort Charles Curtis Military and Dolly Gann Finishing School that she attends 11 months a year. When my enemies, and I have earned many of them with my brilliant work on behalf of the greatest Republican candidates across the country, with my tactical team for victory, try and go after me as less than an honorable man, I simply remind them that for 13 years, I have been loyal to only one woman. And no matter how long she is in that coma, I will always be loyal to her. Not for her millions and millions of dollars that I control, not for her 3-story mansion, not for the cars or the boats or the stocks or the bonds, or any of the many material things that I have been blessed to have from her, but for her. They can keep attacking me all they want, but I will never leave her as my wife. And my monthly visits to her bedside will go on as God intended, till death do us part. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll pick up the book when it comes out soon. On behalf of my entire campaign team, I want to thank you for listening. And remember, I'm Lloyd Barker, and I'm more than looking forward to being your president. America, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.